and welcome. And Yuletide felicitations to all. That's a little homage to the wonderful, the legendary Margot Ledbetter. Anyone in the UK of a certain age would know the legendary Margot, married to Jerry. God bless him. So yeah, The Good Life it's a classic. Just saying, look it up if you don't know. It exists. It's a thing. I'm not just imagining it. Anyway, I hope you're there and hope you can hear us. So I'm just going to waffle as usual, and I do that so well. Well, actually, we do it so well because I'm not alone. As I have my posse, I have Maria there. Say hello, Maria.
Hello, Maria.
I've got Willow, who Willow never digs in our bed. She never does it. But every Facebook Live, she's like a little termite. I think she's like, can you hear her? I think, well, have you got a treat there?
No, don't say that word out loud. Now look what
You
you've
hear
done.
her? Yeah, we usually have treats there to bribe us to keep her quiet. So, she heard it again. I should stop saying it. Stop saying it. Don't say it anymore, Sheena. Anyway, can you give us a thumbs up, hearts or anything? Any little happy thing to let us know you are receiving us loud and clear. Because this is going to be... Oh, I can't tell you how much I've waited for this moment. And how much Maria, especially, and Debbie... have waited for this moment, begging me to stop. Please stop, Sheena. I couldn't stop. I could not stop with this kit. It's huge. It is really a bumper Digi thing. It's massive. I just kept saying, well, wouldn't that be nice? Or I want to do that, and then I just couldn't let it lie. You just can't let it be. And I didn't. I kept adding to it, but that's good because you've benefited from it. It is Happy Christmas to all. Must be St. Nick. And in August. Well, you know what? It's sometimes sooner than that, isn't it? July, Christmas in July used to be on the televisuals. And so, yeah, I mean, it feels like it's late, but it isn't really. But I've never followed the pack if I could help it. So, there's loads of time. And the good thing is, here's the thing. I'm going to stop waffling in a minute. I'm just going to show you. Shall we show you what you can make first of all? And we've still got people, and we've got people receiving us, and we've got volume and everything.
We've got Kath, Sherry, Caroline, Anne, Jackie, Arwen, Moira, Caroline, Jane, Marcia, and it goes on.
Oh, thank you, bless your little cotton socks for being there. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, because like I say, other than that, we're just talking to ourselves, which isn't new. That happens as well.
Lots more. I'll try and mention you during the show.
Lie.
But hi to everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go on the overhead, Maria, and I'm going to show you what you can make with these babies, and then it makes more sense, and then I'm going to show you exactly what you get. Oh, that's a bit wonky. Oh, can you tell I set it up? Oh, sorry, Maria. Sorry,
how many times?
I know. Oh, this is where we would have been on for about 3 hours before that. We would have lost the connection 3 times. We would have been stressed. But is that better? Have I redeemed myself?
You redeemed yourself.
Okay.
I don't think they noticed.
Didn't say a thing.
No.
Didn't say a thing.
You're good.
Thank you. I'll blame the painkillers again. What'll happen in a year's time when I'm still blaming the painkillers and I'm not taking them?
Well, the penny might drop then.
Might have dropped.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, so here's the thing. I think in the past there's been two camps. You've got your messy camp. I want stamps. I want them in my hand. And I want to just get inky and painty and whatever. And then you've got your Digi people who want the pictures printed out, make something with it, nice and clean. And I'm not into that inky, messy stuff, right? There's two camps, is there not?
There is.
Not anymore, right? Because we've become hybrid. We're like a new breed, Maria. Me and the inkoids.
Yes.
Because we're embracing technology. It's like, you dismiss bits and things, and then you realise, hang on, a story to be told about Debbie's scan and cut, just seeing on that line. We're going to come back to that. So I'm going to try to be a bit more concise here because this is a lot to show you. So if you're a person who in one camp thinks, can I get me value for money from this set? Because I just would really like quick cards. I want to print them out. I might have a scan and cut. I might be able to print those poinsettias, lickety split, quick as you like Debbie has here on her scan and cut. Can you believe it? After, I've got to say, she was laughing. It sat in its box for 2 years, then it sat on its shelf for 4. It's finally being used and she's loving it. So you might want to print it out and just, as it is, I've coloured it for you. I want it to look vintage. I want it to look like the old poem, The Night Before Christmas, message from Saint Nick. That's what it's all a nod to. Thank you, lovely. Cheers, Andrea. This is what you can do. If you just want to print it out, will you get your value for money? Absolutely. You're all getting value for money because I wanted everybody to be covered and more with this. So you might, and if you're like us now, you're hybrids, right? You're the new hybrids. Sometimes I want to do a quick print it out and just that's it, Maria, right? Other times I want to get inky with it. So look at this box.
And get creative. This has caused us a lot of problems, this box.
Well, yeah. You know what? I've got to tell you. And as the story again, I'm going to share everything. I'm singing like a bird tonight. So this was another one of Debbie's fabulous samples. So if you look at this cut, this is all printed. That's already done. Print it out. If you haven't got a cut in and anything to cut that with, I can cut that. Even I, Sheena, not scissor hands, can cut that out.
Even Willow could cut that
Willow
out.
could probably cut that out. Give her a day or two. Right. And this papers here, these are all the papers that are included. 12 backing papers for you, all included in the set. Right. So everything in here is from the set. Backing papers included. Now the thing is with backing papers, that was full on colour, but I muted them because your backing paper should be your supporting cast, right?
Yep.
And look what she's done. Now I've got to tell you, I've had these for days, and the only reason they're still in there, you know what she told me? And I think she's telling fibs. It's like a little garland she's made. Look, with the Ferrero, right? The only way they're still there, she told me they were out of date. I think I told her that if she tells me they're not at the end of this thing, they're not going to see the night out. I'm just going to say, so this might be the one and only time you're going to see that beauty. This is what Debbie's made with this. So for Christmas, look at that. How amazing is that? You know what? If you've got somebody who's got everything and they haven't got, but they like chocolate, what a way to make a little few bits of chocolate look amazing, isn't it? I love that.
So you could send them a box with a red bit in the middle.
Just to like
no chocolate.
Well, I did that, you know. I went my friend in America. I bought her some Thorntons because it was seized candy over there, and I used to go back and forward. I ate them on the way in the plane. I ate her chocolates. Sue Crockett will tell you I had pig wrapping paper and everything and an empty box. She's still, was it 40 years on? Doesn't let me forget that.
Yeah, I bet she doesn't.
She doesn't. She's still bitter. She was a chocoholic. And so, yeah. So if you want to just print them out, you've got them. Right. But if you want to be the hybrid type, right, look at this. All right. So if you want to, backing paper, little bit of extra ephemera, bit of lace on there. Oh, but look, pre-printed, pre-coloured elements here. All of these, you should see all these. I've got to show you all these. I've got to find them first. You'll see in a minute when we look on the screen. All the pre-printed elements, but watercolour. And, oh, did I mention? You've got 5 SVG cut files. So if you've got an electronic cutting machine of any kind, it's a basic SVG file. They all read them. You can cut your frames out. It's the first time I've ever done it. How cool is
Question on
that?
the screen there, Sheena.
Yes, Maria?
From Marcia.
I have a Cricut. Help with that. Anyone can help with that machine. Ask Marsha. I've got a Cricut. We've got 3, and then I forget. You'll be able to cut the SVG files out of that. What I would say with the Cricut, you can do like a print and cut thing. I don't know, but the PDFs I'm giving you, okay? I toyed with giving you separate like JPEG files as well. But like I say, people beg me to stop. Leave it with me. Hopefully somebody can help. Can somebody answer that who's got a Cricut, how that would work with cutting these images out? I know with the scan and cut, you literally just print them, and if you want, then scan them and cut them, and you can see if they're outside cut shapes. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can definitely cut the frames, Marsha, with your Cricut, because it's just an SVG cut file. So these frames here, Deborah Durand here, Margot Ledbetter's best mate, this is the person who has had her scan and cut, because she just we wanted to just get messy and inky in with our stamps, didn't feel the love. In the box for 2 years, on the shelf for 2 years, not switched on. She cut this out before I did. I sent them the SVG files and said, I'm dying to cut them out, but I haven't got time. I'm still adding to the kit. She only cut that out, didn't she, and sent it, and I went, wow, look at that. Look at that. So she's coloured this in with her pencils to see how the hybrid's working. This is the future. We're part, it's like we've become part AI. with the printed stuff. And this is backing papers, printed onto watercolor card, coloured in, right? Printed onto like just it's not an expensive card. It can just be like a navigator card, cut out on there. So you're spending time where you want to spend it, save time where you want to save it. I also want to mention these Debbie's samples here. She's used compatible inks with all of them, so you don't have to spend a fortune on them either. And these little bits here, it was the night before Christmas, went all through the house. We all know the next bit, don't we? But there's loads of these little things in there I'm going to show you. Have I shown you that one yet? Have I done that?
Yes.
I have I?
You did that one last.
Did that one before? Right, so then there's more to show you. This one here with the little girl at the window, that was me. Me and my niece Lisa and Craig, we used to sit and look at the outside. There wasn't a bit of snow, but we thought for sang Jingle Bells it would start snowing and Santa would appear. Just saying. I was in my 20s when I stopped it. Well, I
still do it every year.
Yeah, we do actually, don't we? Yeah. We were looking at comets the last time we were outside in the garden, weren't we?
Oh yeah, that was a night.
That was a night, yeah. Oh, phew. Anyway, we did see some.
Sheena.
Yes. Who are you?
Yeah. Maddie Cooper's in the house.
Maddie Cooper.
Hello sis, love ya.
Look at this.
Angela's in the house, Caroline's in the house, Sarah's in the house.
Just saying, this is what Debbie's made here.
Oh, I love this.
So, because she's found the love with our cricket that sat there all this time, she's like, oh, you can cut tags out and you cut numbers out. So she's made a little advent calendar and you just change the days. Look at that. So not just card making. Please think outside the box. Think outside for all the stuff. I'm going to show you what you're going to get now. So I'm going to bring... how should we do this? I know, Maria, look at a pretty picture on screen of one of the examples. We've got more examples to show you from the team. If Maria shows you some examples on your screen, I'll get my my Mac up here and then I'll show you everything that's in the set.
Look at that one, that's a cracker.
Isn't that? That's a cracker.
That's a cracker.
It is a cracker.
If ever I saw one, that's a cracker.
So, yes, it's absolutely stunning. If you want to click on my screen now and we'll come back to some more samples. So these are what the team have made, aren't they stunning? So look at that, we're all set up here. So what you're going to get is you're going to get all these here in the download. These in the frames, I'm just going to click on here because what I've got is the separate frames. You've got 5 different frames that or just general frames. You can just use them. They're not Christmas themed, they're just ornate decorative frames are created for you. So you can use them in any of your projects through the year. If you've got any electronic cutting device, it's just a basic SVG file which they'll be able to read and cut. The scan and cut, no bother. Okay. As well as that, let me show you the coloured elements first. So if you want to print and click and colour, let's go with this one here. So on here you have your images. Let me start at the top here. There you go. Let's start at the very top. So you've got your images here that are your pre-printed, pre-coloured, not pre-printed, pre-coloured images. All of these are separate A4 pages, by the way. And you've got 3 different sizes. You've got A4, so A5, so you fold an A4 in half, yeah?
Yeah.
Close to letter size, if you're in the US, you know that. You've got 5x7, and you've got A6, which fits on your smaller format for the US. That's that one there. This is what you're going to get, all these images, different sizes and full colour. Okay, if we look at another pretty picture, Maria, while I find another file.
Sure thing.
And I'll get out of this one.
Ooh, look at
Aren't they
these.
gorgeous? All right, let me shut that down and get the next one. Okay.
Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
Oh, you
Maggie's
do?
in the house.
Who?
Maggie Herman.
Okay, another, right. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to get another one ready for you here. So we did the mice. Let's look at the little sleeping baby here, this one here. There you go. We've got this little one. Let's start at the top. Why are they all starting at the bottom? I want to start at the top. So you've got the little one asleep like that. That's the A4 one, yeah? You've got, and it's obviously brilliant for a baby's first Christmas card. You've got the elements here like that.
Wow.
Yeah?
Lovely bright colours.
Well, you know what, Maria? I wanted them to look vintage and rich and like, you know, like authentic
Bit
for the...
fast there, Sheena.
Am I? Well, I've got so much to look at, Maria.
I know.
I know, this is this is the second one. So you've got, in there, you've got the little girl at the window. Notice how I've given you the options without the frames as well.
Yes.
Because the square ones,
Uh-huh.
you can swap your frames over.
Oh.
So this frame on Santa will go on her and the frame on the, and vice versa.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Clever, eh?
Yeah.
I do all my thinking just for this. I'll save it all for just these thingies, yeah? Another pretty picture, Maria, and then we'll look at this, the next one.
Sure thing.
Thank you. Ah, we're getting slick at this, Maria.
Yeah.
Impressive. Because I keep losing the file. I'll leave it open and it disappears.
Gaz is in the house. Hi, Gaz. Angela says, I'm a bit late, but I did download the collection earlier and it
Yay.
looks fabulous, Sheena.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you. Pleased you like it. Let me get back to the start with this one. Right, okay, we're good to go, Maria.
Okay.
Next one.
Here we go. Hold that thought.
So this is I love this. Your dad. This is your dad's favourite image. I love this
Yeah,
one.
it was. Yeah.
Santa with the you getting like, you know, doing his thing there. I wanted the colours really rich and vintage, and palette's so important. It's so important to get that right. So you've got card size, the square cards. I've got you at the smallest was 4.5, 5.5 and 6.5 inch with the frame as the sizes I've given you. So you've got 3 sizes in the square cards as well as the one without the frame. So you can swap it with your other square frame. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Here's a question, Sheena, on the
Okay.
screen for you.
Mm-hmm. Could you print onto parchment paper to use for can somebody answer that? I think the team might have done that. I don't know, Tim. Let's put that out to my team. Gaz, do you know? Gaz might know.
I bet Lisa would know. She's the parchment queen.
Yeah,
isn't she?
she
I
is
don't
the
know if she's on
parchment
with
queen.
us
I
this
know we've
evening.
printed it onto like rice paper, things like that. So what I've done as well is I've given you the blacked out frame there, and I've given you the clear frame if you want to colour it in. But again, if you've got the an electronic cutter, that frame there is in the SVG file for you to cut out, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, so you could cut out
And overlay
a
it.
silver frame or a gold frame.
We'll come into that, yeah, absolutely,
Oh,
Maria.
da-
And then you've got
da.
all of the little things like this, all these tags, you see the little tag that was on that card that I showed you earlier?
Yeah.
There are so many, and I've mixed and matched and swapped all the little elements over. So you've got Merry Christmas, you've got your little Believe in the Magic, and then you've got little where there's gaps I've filled in with smaller elements for you to mix and match in there.
Oh, I love the verses.
Oh, and they're gorgeous, aren't they? Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Love is the gift, and it is. So you can make little gift tags with them if you want. And then they also Baby's First Christmas, perfect for that. So that there is so you've got 3 huge sets there. Another pretty card to look at, Maria.
Sure thing.
Oh, what did Gaz say there?
Gaz says, so long as it's printable parchment paper, go for
Brilliant,
it.
Gaz. That's just, thank you. I knew there'd be a way. Because you can print onto printable acetate, printable other stuff. So, right, let me get ready. We'll keep showing those little cards, Maria, while I get my next one ready. So we've done, let's do the coloured backing papers before we do the black and white elements.
One more of these and then I'll come back to you, Sheena.
Alrighty, thank you. I'll get back to the start of these papers. Alright, we're good to go now. Yeah, so now these are the backing papers. So you've got 12 backing papers in here as well. And obviously they're resizable because you can print them out on your settings at A4, and you can shrink the size if you want by just printing them at A5 by doing 2 on one sheet of paper. So you've got control with that. Now the backing papers, I wanted them to look muted. I wanted them to look interesting though, with the music notes, with Silent Night, little bit of that in the background, with your snowflakes, tying in the hint of the fir cones in there, your poinsettias, but muted in the background, so that they're not clashing with your main elements. because sometimes they're fighting. Yeah, they're too bright. There's too much going on with
You
everything.
couldn't have a bright image and a bright background.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the star of the show, and then your B-list actors trying to get there. And they're like, I love the snowdrops. That might be my favourite one. I love that one because that just overlaid all the different size snowdrops, mirrored them and made them look pretty with the textures on there and the falling snow. Music notes again. I really enjoy doing the backing paper. See that little touch of the Baroque paper in the background. I wanted it to look quite vintage as well. So you keep looking and you go, oh, okay, there's pattern within pattern.
Susan says the backing papers are so beautiful.
Thank you, lovely. I just really have enjoyed making them, and you can see they just keep going on.
Gaz says he tried it on a laser printer as well, and it was so good.
Oh, fabulous. If you've got laser printer foiling, imagine those frames foiled, so you don't even have to layer them up. And then we're almost done with the backing papers. There you go. 12 of them.
Gorgeous papers.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, lovelies. And then shall we go to another pretty picture to look at?
Look at this one. These are fantastic, thinking outside the box.
Oh, they're cool. Is that Jackie's earrings? How fabulous are they?
Can you imagine going to a Christmas party?
Oh, absolutely love them. Yeah, exactly. Love them. That's the fun of Christmas, isn't it? You can do stuff like that.
Clever.
So what you've got, Maria, is we've done all the coloured elements. So everything there's coloured for you to use. I love that. Stunning. That's Tracy's. How cool is that? So if we go back to the computer screen, Maria, you're like a proper director here. We've got all kinds going on tonight, haven't we? We've got the little mice there, and so you've got all your Digi stamps for you to colour in, like Debbie has. Print them onto your watercolour card, your whatever card you use for your water-based elements. It could be craft card if you want to do a vintage looking craft card. Would look great with a little mouse because it's already a browny background, and use your coloured pencils on them. Again, you've got A4, you've got 5x7, and you've got A6. So 3 sizes in all of them, with the elements that are sized. They're sized to cut out and put on to the top of the frames. So they're not just random sizes. These little guys here that you're looking at are sized to go with the whatever size is the full-on picture, if that makes sense. But what if you're thinking, well, why have you got all this white space, Sheena? I left that because you might just want to cut that out, put it on some watercolour card and crop it and make that just the card.
Oh,
Can you say?
A simple card.
Absolutely, without the background in. You want to just use it like that.
Yeah, and colour it in, yeah.
Absolutely. So there's plenty enough room around this guy here to cut it as a card without the frame and everything, as there is with the snowdrop. Yeah, and you can put one of those little tags in the middle. Can you see?
Yeah.
I want to give you as much play with these as possible. And like the same, what Debbie's done and the rest of the team, mixing them up, using the coloured elements with the line art elements. You're using your skills in all kinds of things, yeah? Another pretty picture, and then we'll go to the other, what's it one? What is it called? A Digi-stamp one, Maria, that would be it. Yeah, so any more little... Oh yeah, cool. Love that one. Pretty.
Really?
I think we're nearly.
That's
no, we're
Tracy's.
not. Hang on. We've got 2 to go. Just so as you know. I told you there was a lot. This before we even started playing.
Joanne says, "Holy smokes! I'm late to the party. These papers are awesome."
Thank you. There's just. See what I mean when I said this is the Mahusa thing. Now it's reduced right now, right? So it's on. We've done it for 20. Just it's double the normal size one at least and more.
What, the collection?
The collection,
double the size.
yeah, and more. So you've got 48 hours. It's going to go up to 22, but it still is extremely reasonable at that. So, but for 48 hours, it's just 20, which is like ridiculous value. But you've got all your elements here that you can colour in. Oh, sorry, I'm moving on the screen. So you've got your little baby there with the little fairies and the little teddy and the scrolly frame. But I've given you 2 options. So if you don't want to colour in that frame and think, no, I'll just print it out black. If you've got a laser printer, right, print that out there like that. Put your foil around the outside. Those who know will know. Put it through your laminator, right? You don't even need a posh foiling machine. I did it with my laminator. And you've got, this would be then all foiled. And then the middle, if it's a laser printer, you don't have no fears about the line bleeding because it's laser ink. It's not ink, it's powder. It's got, you colour it in, it doesn't move. All right, with a water-based thing. But then you've got your 5x7s. Then you've got your A6s.
Wow.
And you've got elements on there that fit I've just swapped them around, you know, to get the most out of your papers to print. I mean, just cut them, print them, put them out. They're gorgeous cards. They're a card in their own right, these elements that you're looking at. Yeah, you don't need to just have them as an accent with these cards here. This, again, the little girl with her teddy looking out the window with the hellebores, your Christmas rolls there. Different sizes. You've got your 6.5, 5.5 and 4.5 size, but that is including the frame. So they're not massive, they're a good size. And then the little cheeky fairy and other elements there for you to colour in and cut out. And of course you can resize them by just changing the percentage of the size on your printer as well. So you've got all that option. You know, when you say print and it says like 100%, and then you've got the scale option.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can scale them down, Maria.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got options there. So some more little pretty pictures or recap on some of them that we've done, and we'll get the next one ready. Ah, it's cool. I love that.
Yeah,
it's like everything's going on in that one, isn't it?
I like that it comes off the page as well. The
Yeah,
verse is off
it's
the page
fabulous,
and-
isn't it? It's like it looks like
Yeah.
an exploding, but it's so hard to see what it is. But I think it looks like an exploding box one. And then the last thing that we've got here, and it looks a bit like, what you doing? What's that about? I'll explain. The last part of your collection are your inserts. So what I've done is you've got and obviously you're just going to print out the one you want. So that on a whole A4 piece of paper, you put it in paper this time. You print it out, you fold it in half, and then you trim it to fit the inside of your card. So these ones are for A4, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got all your inserts here. That are for your
I see, yes,
you
yes,
see what I
yes,
mean? You
of
got it.
course,
Yes. So you
yes.
print them out, fold the piece of paper in half because that's a full
And then
A4
stick
you're
that
looking at.
inside the card. and there's
Inside your card,
insert.
and you've got your inserts.
Ah, clever girl.
Exactly. Thank you. And then, so you've got all them, and then I've resized them so that you've got A6 as well. So that you would print them out this time again, but this time you fold them in half again, and then you've got two to fit in A5s. You
Yeah.
see, but you're going to trim them to fit.
Now I understand why I haven't seen you for weeks.
Exactly. I feel like, oh, I'm having a day off tomorrow. I'm like coming out with the designing trenches here. Right.
She thinks it's a day off.
Shall we go to another pretty picture? Well, I think that's everything I've shown you there.
Yeah.
We could recap later again if you want. And then we'll...
Oh, that's nice. It's one of the spinning cards.
It's a
isn't
spinning
it?
card, yeah. And that one I'm sure is... Oh, I nearly shut me... Oh, I did shut my laptop off. I hope it's still there. I hope it's still connected if we want to connect later. We'll see.
And here's the
Anyway.
last one I've got there, Sheena.
Yeah, I love that. The
pretty.
darker skin, I love that. That is so cool. Fabulous. Right, shall we do a bit of playing?
Judith says the insert's a genius.
Thank you, Julie. I wanted to be as much in there as possible for you. Let me show you some of the stuff we've got printed out and cut out ready to play with. Yeah.
Vivian's just bought hers.
Yay, cheers, Vivian.
So they are actually live on the site, let me just say this.
Yes.
On Sheena's craftacademyshop.com.
And if you go, I've made them the only thing on the homepage, so you can't miss them. Okay, so you got the homepage, you can see them. Can't miss them.
Alrighty.
Right, shall we look at on the overhead? I've just been printing and cutting. There's lots of stuff to play with. So what I've got here is I've got some of the printed. So this is how they're going to print out. Look, this is the printouts. I just wanted to show you some samples of them. So this is a paper. This is not a posh. This is navigator paper. I think 120 GSM. It's a really nice paper. And I've got to say, oh, Pamela, I forgot to upload your picture. Have a look at, I'm going to upload a picture on the site of Pamela's paper that I don't think she got it when I said the paper's massive. And she's changed the paper, bought the paper as I said. She went, wow, she messaged me yesterday.
You're
Couldn't
talking of
believe
the
the
quality
difference.
of the paper,
The
aren't you?
printout,
Yes.
the difference, the
Yes.
colour
Yeah.
is phenomenal, Maria.
So what did she
Same
get
ink.
the good result on?
She's getting a navigator paper,
Right, there
and
you
then
go.
there's another matte photo paper I've got as well. I'll look for the brands I use and I'll try and put them up there. But honestly, this is so good. So there's your A5. That'll go on an A5 card. That'll go on a 5x7 card. That fits that there. And then you've got your little A6 card here with your smaller elements and your cheeky little mouse there and your elements there. And you've got, so this is just, I've been printing out from one of them. And I'm just going to flick through because we need to start playing. Any questions, shout up. Not like from Willow. Yeah, not from Willow. Thank you very much. And again, papers here. Printed out some of the papers so you can see what they are like. And you can see you've got all these. So you've got, I mean, they're just a few of them. I've only printed 5 of them. Yeah,
they are
cute.
Stunning, Sheena.
Thank you. Right, and then we've got other elements. So what we're going to do is we've got things we're going to colour in and we're going to just pop a card together quickly. And a quick pre-done card. I'll show you all my options. We've got to look on the overhead again if we can. And I'll show you all of the bits I've got here that we're going to play with. So I thought this was, I had that one done last week when we did a sneaky peek. But I printed this one out today. I love this. Little mouse here, and I think that needs to be matted and layered, yeah. And this here I cut out is going to be the, you know when I said they were sized to fit.
Yep.
So I like to, couple of things, if you can really see if it's a dark background, take a black pen, like a black thick marker.
Yeah.
Chisel edge marker's good, and just go around the edges. Just hold the marker around the outside of this, and it stops that glaring white showing through.
I see. Yes.
Right. If you've got a Sharpie or something, I don't know if I've got one behind me. What you never have a black Sharpie when you want a black Sharpie, do you not? If I find a black Sharpie in here, it'll be a miracle. Bear with. You can hear lots of. Oh, I found a black Sharpie. What?
I'll come back then, Sheena.
Yeah, come back, Maria. So just
running.
go like this around. Don't take ages. But if it's like, you know, if you can see, if you've layered it up and you can see that white, just that little difference there, especially on the soles of the shoes. Diamonds on the soles of the shoes. A what? Right, so that'll make a big difference, little tip there. And then we can put that little guy like that. I don't even know if I'm going to stick these together because it's too much I want to get through. All right. Can you see how it's going to go? I don't think we need. I've got my Collard glue gel. You know, I looked everywhere for it last week.
Yeah.
Got it. But I don't think we need it because I think we can just play like this.
Or could you use those sticky foam pads?
Yeah, foam pads as well. Yeah.
But you want to give it dimension by lifting it, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. See the way I've shaped it? I've used my like fingers like that. So give it a little bit of contouring. Before you do it. Well, should I just stick it and be done with it? But the thing is, I wanted to matte and layer it onto a background so that it looks really pretty, so you can see. But I could do that later. It's okay. We'll stick it. Let's do it.
Can you stick it?
Yes, we can. Let's do it.
Emma says, "Hi, sorry I'm late."
It's okay, Emma. Stand in the corner. Maria, let you know when you come back out again.
Well, luckily there's more than one corner because Linda says, "Hi, sneaking in late."
Oh, what are you all like? Detention, the lot of you.
And we got Jeffrey in the house.
Hey, Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. How you doing? Oh, even from Willow.
Yeah,
So
Willow
Jeffrey.
says hi.
Hey, Jeffrey. Right, so I'm just going to line in that up. When you're not looking directly over it, it's not as easy. But look at the dimension you've got already by just doing that one little element there. And it's like I say, if you've got the scan and cut or anything like that, you print and cut with your stuff is perfect. That little thing on there, look. Oh, Maria.
Like it.
Needs a bit of bling on it. Let's bling it up.
Oh, good. I like it. Bling.
And then we'll bring these little guys in as well. See how quick this is. But you might not want that. You might not want it. You might want this. You might want the poinsettia instead.
And the thing is, you could sit and play like this and take photos, couldn't you?
Photo,
before
exactly.
you stick anything.
Exactly. And now here, see there where I've used the electronic cutter, whatever it is, I would not be fancy cutting in here. I'd get my pencils and look at the background it's going to be against and just colour it in. Just a pale yellow, blah, blah, blah. Life's too short. Thank you very much. Bit of scribble. That's it. I'm not allowed a knife anyway because I'm dangerous with it.
Banned.
I'm banned, Maria.
Yeah.
I know that. Oh, look, another option. Look. And then, of course, there's different sizes of these.
Nice.
Do you like that one?
Well, I like them all.
They're all lovely, aren't they? Look at the tiny baby one that's on there. Oh, look.
Oh.
Isn't it cute? See what I mean about playing with them? I've got loads of snowdrops. Should I put a snowdrop on? Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think? That's a slightly smaller snowdrop.
I like snowdrops.
Snowdrop. I love snowdrop. It was my mum's favourite flower, snowdrop. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was your brother's as well, wasn't it? Wasn't it Stephen's? No?
No, but it does mean Stephen, because myself and Maddie went to Germany and we planted them.
Snowdrops. I knew there was
where
a,
he had
I
his
knew there was a
accidents.
link. I knew
Yeah.
there was a link. Well, they were my mum's
Accident.
favourite, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's going to go on there like that. But I'm going to put a little bit of bling on it. I think I'll do that afterwards. So let's put that on there. Oh, I'm going to put the top on. Took some finding this stuff. But again, can you see how I'm just lifting it up? Because if you're going to 3D them, make it so that they're 3D'd, yeah? And of course it's easier if you can give these ones than post them. Trickier to post. I'm going to pop a little bit of bling on this as well. I'm using that Cosmic Shimmer, it's fabulous. Good value for money, just on the snowdrops. Let me know if there's any questions. Are you enjoying this? Is this okay for everybody?
Yeah, I think everybody's enjoying it. I think they're all mesmerised, Sheena. I am.
Good, thank you. Well, something if I've mesmerised Maria.
Yeah.
If there's silence there, whoa.
Well, there wasn't any silence.
Wasn't
in
any
fairness,
silence.
was
I'm saying
there?
to put step too far in it. So right, so what we've got as well is all of these little greetings. Look, you've got the little love is the gift there that I could put. You could just pop that little thing, you know, anywhere, just like that.
Linda says she's struggling to comment. Is it because I'm stuck in the corner? Come on then, out you come,
Come on
Linda.
out, yeah.
You sit down now and be good girl.
It could be that could be a baby's first Christmas card as well, couldn't it? You know,
Yes,
yeah,
like
it could,
it.
any of it. And oh, but these are perfect, aren't they? Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Oh, I'm hoping you like these. I wanted them to look cute, but not too cute, and I wanted them to look vintage as well. There, that's a nice little one. Look at that one.
Got Alison Garrett in the house.
Alison
Hi,
Garrett. Look
Alison.
out, Alison's there. See nothing.
Yeah, she tried to creep in, but I saw her.
Right, which one should we choose? What do you want? Have we got any? But let's have a little. I think it's got to be a mouse one, hasn't it? I think
We'll bring them
either.
all down into shot. Let's
Do you
choose.
want which one? Do you want? Do you want the one on the right or the one on the left? Let me know. Right. Well, so do you want the one with the
I like the twas.
twas?
Yes, that's my right. Let's see.
Right, twas
Who's
or
going
not a
with me on the
creature?
twas?
Yeah, we'll do a little vote then we'll go on to some colouring in.
Yeah.
Do something else.
I'm just having a quick look.
You know,
whilst
unless I'm
we're
going to work
waiting.
on another one.
Because there's
Gonna
always
work
that
on
little
two.
15-20 second delay before
Oh, we'll
I
bring
can
that
see.
one in because that one's already matte and layered. We'll put that one in as well.
Tracy says I absolutely love them labels.
Oh, and they're cute. Yeah, look, see that looks lovely on there, doesn't it, as well?
Absolutely.
Aren't they just exquisite? They're just.
You've outdone yourself,
Thanks,
young lady.
Maria. Thank you. And
Well,
very well.
61-year-old lady.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure about the outdone now because I know you're just telling a few porcupines on the young. So it puts into question the outdone yourself
whether
bit
I've
as
done
well.
all of it. No,
Yeah.
I haven't. It's sincere from my heart.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Few. Right, so. look.
Joanne says can. Mary says twas.
Right. Can.
Yeah. Don't ask me, it's what it says. I'm
Are you
reading.
making it up now? You've
Linda
got a
says
new one
twas.
in.
Yeah, you're trying to confuse
Are you making
her.
it up? You're trying to confuse me. aren't
Angela
you?
says twas.
Look, do you know how easy are they? Twas.
Caroline says not a creature.
Not a creature. It's hard, isn't
Linda
it?
says yeah, twas.
Twas. Should we do Twas 3D just there?
Okay,
I think
do
we'll
it,
Twas. I'm
Sheena.
doing it. I'm making a decision. Twas. And that card there, boom, is done. Thank you.
Thank you for
and
your
good
votes.
night. And thank you for your votes, yeah. Sorted. Easy as that.
Maddie Cooper says twas. See, it's a sister
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're in the same
thing. Yeah, I
vibes,
put a
aren't
thought
you?
out there to
Same
her and
vibes on
she picked
there.
it up.
What do you think of that one? That little guy there? I'm not going to stick it. I'm going to start playing now because there's more to, more to play with. What do you think?
Good. Like playing.
Do we like that little vibe going on there?
Yes, I'm loving that vibe.
All right then.
Yep.
I think love is the gift. I think that would be a nice little one to just put on there.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Like it?
Yeah.
All right,
Love
cool.
is the
Well,
gift.
that's the first one we just did there.
Just made that up.
Did you just make it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I like it, Sheena. And you have, what's his name, 3D'd it, haven't you?
3D'd it, mega 3D'd it, yeah, you can see that.
With colour glue?
Colour, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Bish bosh bash.
Bish bosh bush, done. Alright, we'll pop that to one side. It needs to dry. Can I give you that over there, Maria?
Sure, because I've got loads of room.
Yeah, well you should see that. Alright, more to show you.
Squashed in
the one we're going to play with, this, see this, look at all these, look. See what I mean? Wow, that's just so much. You should see the rest of the desk. Oh, grief.
Sherry says she's got big love for mice. So have I when they're on paper.
Yeah, paper's good. We had that discussion earlier with Debbie.
Moving out of my garden shed, not so much.
Absolutely. So that's another one. That's the Santa, and of course there's that frame there you can cut out and 3D it if you want. But I wanted to show you that's the with the without the frame on it, and this baby here is the frame for the little girl. Yeah. But I've sized it a bit bigger, and that there would work very nicely. Thank you very much. Over
now,
there.
Is that on that resize option that you said?
Yeah, you just resize the SVGs. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphic.
I've learned that.
And so that means, let me show you what we're going to do with this one, because I've already started it. All right. It means that you can be the size of a postage stamp and smaller, or it could be the size of the side of a building. It doesn't matter. They're scalable. I can't believe I just went that and you never go straight on with your Gildan wax. And I did. What was I thinking? I was just talking and not thinking. So what I'm doing here is I've cut this out. Now what I'm liking is it's catching the side because it's slightly raised with the cut blade, has raised the edge a little bit. So it's made it look more prominent around the outside, which gives it kind of a good cool border. Yeah? Be careful when you're doing that, you don't catch
before people ask, what are you doing that with, please?
I'm doing it with Pebeo. This is my favouriteest ever. I went to Marseille many years ago when I was working with Crafts Company the first time. The reason we did it was because I did a painting technique that went crazy, and they were wondering who was doing the biggest sell ever on these certain paints for a folk art style I was doing, and it was like, yes, please come see what else you want. So we got a trip to Marseille and saw this, and I said, this is 100% amazing. So the thing is, it's in a big jar because it's for furniture and things, so you get great value for money because it lasts years and years if you put the jar on, if the lid on properly. But it's lovely for things like this because it gives you an authentic look. I'm just getting the wipes down here so we should finally get ourselves settled, and I've just disrupted her there.
Now a few people are asking, what have you used to 3D it to make it pop up?
What do I use?
Actually used
the
Collal
gel. Yes, the gel. There's different.
Can you just bring that on to?
Yeah, I will be there in a second. And also Pinflare 3D gel is
I was
fabulous.
going to say, and a lot of people, and thank you for doing it,
have
come in with Pinflare 3D glue.
Pinflare is fabulous, and yeah, so is the lady behind Pinflare. Funniest cruise ever with that was so funny.
Can you just show that one?
Yes, I will. Just clean it up a bit. Yeah, so that's the stuff there, or Pinflare. It's the 3D stuff. It doesn't squash down. It squashes as much as you squash it. Then it dries, and then it's really well supported. Now that there will polish. Sorry, excuse me. If you let it dry, now it's going to be a little bit trickier because it's a little bit flimsy, but I needed to let it dry a little bit longer. But what happens is when you buff this stuff, it goes shiny and it looks more authentic than if you'd cut it out of like a mirror card or anything like that. It's a really cool look.
It's actually intended for furniture revival and...
It is, yeah.
Yeah, gilded mirrors.
I need to speak to Mr. Pebio.
Yeah.
Have a word with them.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to France.
Yeah, do it, Maria. Marseille is very nice. So that there, and then can you see how now you would put that on over there? But what I would likely do is I would probably use a little bit of a brown ink, and I would probably go like vignette around the outside to darken that around the outside, so it'll show the frame off a little bit more.
What kind of ink, Sheena?
Just like a distress ink or something,
Okay.
you know? Yeah, like a
Like
blendable
permanent
ink.
or you
A
don't want it-
blendable water-based ink, yeah, like a, we used to, you know, the, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, what do you think of that idea? Liking that?
Rubbish.
So that was the frame as it's printed out, and you could layer it up, obviously, or with
And
that
that's
frame,
plain
or
with
the
it.
other frame works
Oh,
with that as well,
stunning.
and that's just it with the gold, and obviously it's 3D that as well if you wanted to make it look really quite authentic and vintage.
That's beautiful,
Alright.
Sheena.
Thank you. So back to what we were going to do now. I don't know how much time we're going to be. Like I said, this was like a marathon. I thought it would be nice to colour in this little kiddo here, do a little bit of watercolouring. And I've got 2 frames cut, and I actually do like the black on it. I think it looks lovely. It looks just so, it's got, it pops, doesn't it? Again, you've got the option, I've cut this out in a satin mirror card. So a satin coated gold. It's not the bright mirror, but it's pretty too. So if I was using that one, I would probably, well, I would definitely make the outside darker, so that you see the frame pop through.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let's have a play. Shall I play?
Yeah.
Oh, and I should mention as well, I want to put some little flowers and stuff on the outside, so we'll colour a couple of these guys here. And so that was me one that went wrong. Me scan and cut little flower that didn't work. So I thought, well, I'm not going to waste it. I'll just cut it and I'll layer it up, and it'll work, I'm sure, in the corner if I put it around. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right. Anyway, oh, there's these 2 smaller ones as well, which you can layer and extend a little bit, like whatever.
Sheena, Angela's
Brilliant.
going on holiday for 2 weeks with her friends
Yeah.
soon, and she's going to have a print fest before she goes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
make all of her Christmas
Oh,
cards.
fantastic. Excellent. Oh, that's pretty too. Right, okay, so let's do a little bit of colouring. Bit of watercolouring, eh? Now I'm tempted, because of space, to just get this out. But you're probably thinking, how am I going to do skin tones and everything with this? It's a push, isn't it? But am I one to shy away from a challenge? Look,
If
I've got...
anyone can do it, you can do
Look
it.
at this. I've got these 2 ready here to play with as well. Like posh. I'll show you that future date. This one here is my Holbeins, which are Debbie's favourites.
That's a nicely used
Oh,
palette.
look, and I've got one. I've magnetised like that. Or I've got that. Yeah. Should we use this? Ooh. Or that. What?
Ah, but being a colouring expert.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is you learn more if I use that. You know what?
Yeah, let's learn.
It's that's what it's for, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
for, it's not just showing you new stuff I've made. That's what everything I'm doing. In fact, this was the discussion we were having. You know, why my whole working situation and what I'm bringing to you has changed this year, and I'm loving it. And I'm, I was thinking, where do I sit? What's my value? What do I bring to the party? I'm not ever going to be the buy your craft consumables and your inks and things like that. I don't want to get into that. There's people like the lovely Lisa or Stephanie, people who you can buy those things from. Yeah. What I'm all about, and I've always been about, is education. So it's education and the designs. That's why you come to me. Yeah? That's it. Education and the designs. And that's what we're going to be doing more of going forward. So let me see about a pretty, like, where can we go with this colour wise? Right. First of all, skin tones. How do you mix the skin tone with that? I don't know, don't ask me. I'll get my water brush out, and that might help, might be quicker. Right. Got different sizes there. Look, I've got an even clean wristband. Is everybody still okay? Have you all gone quiet?
They've all gone quiet.
Right, so
Mesmerised.
skin tones. We've got a brown here, right, like that, which would be a good start, right? And if you didn't have a brown, you could go with a green, yeah, and a red, and start with that and see what you get, right? That's a very strong green. It's a weird green. Yeah, you're not going to get a good, and you'd have to put a touch of yellow in that because it's not a great green. But can you see where that's changing? Look.
Yeah.
There? Yeah? You've got to be careful. It's gone a little bit yellow now, so a little bit more pink in it. But that's all you're doing. You look at that and you think, oh, that's not right. But is it? Is it though, Maria? Oh, where's all my card?
Can you do it on the back of the card you've got?
I could, Maria. I'll put it on. I'll tell you what, I'll put it on the back of this one. Oh, it's got glue on it. I'll put it on this side here. Look, right? Oh, what a horrible... oh, that's that card I didn't do anything more with, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a bad watercolour card. Yeah, that was the nasty stuff I didn't use anymore. Look at it. See there? See how it just grabbed? That is terrible. That's what you definitely don't want from a watercolour card. See if I can find the proper stuff. That's the proper stuff. Right, it's got glue on the back. Might be... even with glue on the back, it's probably better than that. Can you see? Look at the difference. Look. Can you see?
Yeah.
That's what your card should do. But can you see how that's already making a skin tone?
Yes, and the more you water it down,
absolutely,
the lighter it becomes.
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. So that just shows what a horrible. It looks right, it feels right, and I just grabbed it. It was in the print room, and I thought, well, where's that been? And it was in a block that we haven't used, and that's why we haven't used it.
Yeah. Well, they used
terrible.
to give you stuff to test, didn't they?
It is, yeah, horrible.
We would turn it away.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the rule, we.
So
Sheena would turn it away.
Yeah, I'm just going to thing that there. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to put a little wash like this around here. And this is night time, so if I get a little bit of bleeding on this, I'm not going to worry as much because all the colours are going to be muted at night anyway. So can you see how I've got that already starting?
You've got skin tone now.
Yeah. And I've used it more intense. Don't try and give her contouring and things like that. She's a young one now. She's just a little chubby thing, watching out for Santa there. So what I'm thinking is do it darker on the where the at this side, because that's where there's going to be less light. So put more colour there, and then less on your brush to the front bit because this moon's going to be glowing through there. Yeah. And the same with our arm here, and then more water and just draw that up. Now we might want to go over that again and make it a bit darker, but at the minute we're good with that. Can you see how we've got it shaded there?
Yeah.
You could pop a little touch of pink on her cheeks, but be careful because you don't want to give her that, like sunburnt look.
Sunburnt look.
Yeah.
Gaz says, we've got Aaron painting along. Come on, Aaron.
Come on, Aaron. Go for it, mate.
Hey, Aaron, put it up on Sheena's Inkets after the
Yeah.
show. That would be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, let's see what you're doing. So what I've done is I've decided to darken. I've just cheated. I've gone straight in with a bit of brown here. So around the hairline, there's going to be less light because the hairline is going to cast shadow, isn't it? Hair, yeah?
Yep.
So I've just gone in there, just for speed, and I'm doing that there like that.
Are you all still there? Can you give us some thumbs up?
Yeah.
You've gone very quiet.
Let us know if you've disappeared completely. Now I'm just going to go and pop a little bit of colour in her hair as well, and even if it's going to be a bit blondie, I'm going to do the darker colour at the back, and then I'm going to come to lighter at the front. And I'm just not making, I don't want to make this too difficult if I can help it. Yeah, keep it simple. Don't have to overwork it. Definitely yellow, but she's going to have a glow from the moon as well.
Oh, we've got lots of hearts and thumbs up. Thank you, people.
Thank you. A bit of a more of a glow there.
Maggie says, go for it, Aaron.
Alright, and I'm just building that up a little bit darker. And then you can get in and put a little bit of texture, a little bit swirly bits in there if you want later. But right now, and I need a little bit of blue in that brown because I need to cool it down. So if you want to cool the brown down, just put a little bit of blue in it, alright? Because that is going to be really dark back here. And there I'm going a little bit swirlier. Can you see I'm doing little flicky bits there?
God, I've never thought of that. Put blue in.
Yeah, it just cools it down and makes it just that gives it that darker tone. We'll give her a little pinky kind of a dress. I think I've got all the skin tone there. A little bit darker, just and a darken down here a little bit.
Anne says, will we be loading up onto YouTube?
Oh, absolutely. I didn't do last week, so we need to do that. Honestly, the reason being I've been absolutely working with this till the last minute. It literally has been to the wire, getting everything that I wanted to do, because I was thinking I was finished it. I finished it, no. I'm going to just do this, and then it was just, I want to do that, and then I just want to add this. So
yeah, it's been a hard week. I've been exhausted.
So we've got that there. So what we need is that moon to be glowing. We need the little teddy. I've got brown there, so let's mix that little brown. Let's use a little bit of this for this teddy as well. We might as well when we've got that mixed, and just pop a little bit like this around this little guy. Now
Joanne says, sorry,
yeah.
Sheena, you've got to know this. The reason that they're not commenting is that they're all in a colouring coma watching you. I like that, colouring coma.
Colouring coma.
Yeah.
That's new. I knew that one. I like it. So we'll just pop that on there, and then I'm going to pop a little bit of more of a yellowy, warmer tone in the middle of the little bear, because it would make him a little bit more artificially yellowy coloured, or her. And then we'll just take that colour down a little bit, caught the bow there, but we can put that in. A little bit yellowy glow on the head, and then we'll go a little bit more browny. See where I've got the little line work, just give you an idea where there's like a shadow, yeah? Just follow that and you should be okay. These little ones up lighter. Very yellow, but we'll tone them down a bit. Right, do a pinky top or a purpley top, yeah? Nice, so we've got a nice pinky red in here, very pinky, isn't it? Pretty. If you want to mute it down, you know the way to mute a red down? Green.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on, do it.
But the tiniest amount, and the way to mute a green is red. Yeah. So can you see? Oh, that's gone to purple now. But can you see how it's taking it right back?
I like the colour.
It's nice, isn't it?
Nice
But make sure when you're doing it, you've got enough colour. That's a nice one, isn't it? So let's see what we're doing with that. So I'm going to use it in the darker area. So I want this at the back part of this here. So I'm thinking less lighter, but we've got a trick we're going to use anyway with this to make it look more in shadow. We're going to get my inks into that as well. I'm ignoring the frame. Just realised it's pointless because I'm going to go over the frame anyway. So I'm just going to ignore it.
Sarah says, hi Sheena, how are you? When is the collection available to buy?
It's there now on the homepage. I've made sure it was up and ready before, and I even put a price on it and everything. It wasn't free this time. Can you believe it? I'm going to, actually I've done that, and I want that little blanket to be a different colour. There. Actually, is that our leg? I think I did that as our leg earlier, but you can put it as a blanket. We'll do it as a blanket. Pop that on there. I'm going to put a little bit, so I want a bit of darker colour. I want a shade of that. I still want to make it like, so it's got some darker area, not just, you know, thicker version of that colour. I want to make it darker, much darker in these areas in here. And it's up to you how dark you want to go. You can keep it kind of pastel if you want, or if you want to go dramatic with the colour.
I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, two different colours. It's
Yeah,
lovely.
it just gives it a little bit of a, looks like it's got a bit of movement to it, and that needs to be lighter.
Instead of flat.
Yeah, and I'm going to put a little, we'll do a different colour on this. We could do a, if you use that green, you'll get like a teal, can you see, by adding the green to that.
Yes.
So it becomes nice, and it like kind of matches the palette kind of thing. I'm going to go over like that.
And this is going to be a blankie, is it?
It is a blankie, yeah.
Lucy says the bear colour is quite vintage poo.
Yeah.
I think it's a good colour for a teddy, actually.
Thank you. But can you see how it's gone like pretty muted by just adding that little bit of the, by having a bit of red in it, it's made it a little bit darker, muted.
Oh, I like that you're showing the versatility, because although it is her leg, it can be a leg under the
Yeah,
blanket, can't
exactly.
it? So it
just
still
colour
works.
it in, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's your picture, your thing, and if it works, end of.
Yeah.
Done.
So you don't have to lose your temper, tear it in half and put it in the bin like I do.
Oh, yeah, who does that then? Who would that be? So we've got that little thing coloured in there, but we can work on this. You can do more colours in it and things. I'm wondering if we could give that little bear let's give her a little bright little bow there. So we can go back in. A lot of watercolour isn't finished in the first layer it's built up, yeah? So I'm going to dry that just because I'm working on, could I give myself any bigger challenge than this? Really, I can't. If you can colour in something like this with that.
With a limited palette, yeah, but you see, you're going to do classes online, aren't you?
Absolutely, we're working
that
on
leads
that
in
as
nicely,
well.
actually,
Yeah.
now you've said that.
Yeah.
Because you're going to do some master classes on, and it will include things like colour mixing.
And original exclusive downloads to go with them. Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. Because
So
it's no point in doing it if there's nothing to learn from it. If it's just, there's a card, you can make 500 of that card, it's like, well, yeah, so what? But if you learn, it's like that, you know, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, teach him to fish, he's fed for life. That's the point, that's it. That's why I'm always about the education. I want you to learn something from it, not just make a bonny picture. Yeah, it's always been the thing.
Well, we were talking about it this afternoon, weren't we? So
Yeah.
that's a project in motion. Really,
In
isn't
motion, it's happening.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you'll
look
be able
out.
to buy an image and then craft
It comes
along at
with
your
it.
own speed because
So
you
what
just download it.
Yeah, you've got the SVG, well, not the SVG, the Digi thing that you're going to download, and then with that will be a workshop, and we'll be teaching you something with it, and it's just you pay for it and you get the workshop and your thing all together.
What do you think of that, folks? If you like the idea,
Let us know.
give us some hearts.
Yeah, I'm hoping you do.
Yeah. Yeah, because it excited us a
Yeah,
lot.
maybe
didn't
so.
it?
It'd be rubbish
We
if
were
you
like,
could
"Oh, I'd
all,
love
yeah.
to do that."
Yeah. So I'm just, what you can do is just, if you've got a decent card, is just pull a little bit of colour off there if you think I want it just a little bit less obvious there. Right, so we've got the, I'm not going to avoid the snow because we're going to put that in later. We can put that in. Okay. Are we
What's
still
the
all
part,
enjoying
Sheena?
everything? Yeah?
I'm
Oh, you
thinking
like
they're
that
liking the
idea?
idea.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, then it'll be a monthly thing, and you'll have an exclusive download with it, but you'll know exactly what to do with it at the same time. And only you
Yes.
will have access to that video.
Uh-huh.
You'll get the download link with your thing,
Yeah.
and it'll be pre-recorded, and you can stop it at any time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, so the sky, let's get that going. We want a nice dark blue, but not too blue. We want it to look a bit muted as well, so we'll do that, and then I'm going to pop a little bit of brown in it.
Linda says you make it look so easy. Sheena.
Well, you know what, this is all live. I literally haven't had a chance. It's the first time I've coloured it in. I haven't had time to colour it in until now, so I'm literally doing it with you the first time. So if I can do this first time without having had a run through on this, you can do it for sure. Right, I've got a colour here. I don't know what it's like, so I'm going to try it on there. It's very dark, very muted. Might be okay. I've mixed a lot of it, a little bit more blue in it. I would rather it was less blue, and it is. So we've got windows here, and I'm literally going to go straight over this here, and it's going to look really weird and wrong for a bit.
Because your frame's going to go over the top.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
you've lost the plot and you're
No,
just painting
I
over
have
everything.
lost the plot, but yeah.
So
Yeah.
Pat says,
Yeah.
I'm so excited about your online classes. I cannot draw a straight line or stay within the lines. So any help will be wonderful.
Oh, fantastic. Well, okay, that's brilliant. We're doing it. It's something we've been planning on for ages, and we just got caught up doing other stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
While we.
It's been a little bit busy with you being in hospital, out of hospital.
Oh, yes. Decided to do a little, bit of gymnastics
Yeah.
on the outside there.
You
so
did a full-on plie across the patio,
I did.
didn't you?
Yeah,
But then you didn't bounce.
I didn't bounce.
No.
Did not. Oh, and we did the DEXA scan, didn't we?
Oh
this
yes,
week?
DEXA scan.
I tell you what,
Oh.
I was paid for it, all that walking around the hospital over Maria, didn't I?
What about that?
That night was absolutely, it was a tough night, just saying. Oh, look at me moon. I've just done that, look at that. Oh, what? Right, well, we'll have to put a little bit of white or something over that. Right, so, not the end of the world. What I'm doing, I'm going to make this a bit lighter around there.
Oh yeah, so you've got a little bit of a glow.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to put
Bit of a
some,
glow.
it's kind of what they call cauliflowerish with watercolour. Again, it back runs into itself and it gives a bit of texture, but I'm not worried about that because I quite like it, because I'm going to put snow falling anyway on there, but I'm going to do that later. That moon looks a little bit messy.
So I can see, because this is a good tip as well, because I do this kind of thing and then think, oh no, start panicking. A little bit of your grey has run into your
The
moon
that's
because
what I'm saying,
they're
yeah.
both wet, aren't they? That's why
Well,
that's happened.
no, it didn't. I splodged it, Maria.
No,
yeah.
no, I saw you splodge, but
All
then
right, but it has
you've also
wicked
got a
over.
little bit that's,
All right,
that's wicked
sorry.
across.
Right, okay, yeah.
But that's okay, isn't it? Because we let
Oh,
it
yeah.
dry or force dry it with a dryer.
Yeah.
And then, as you say, put in some white.
Yeah, absolutely. And I could well be going to go over with this. And plus, I'm doing this with a water brush, again, making it as, like, quick and challenging as possible. If you want to make it easier, use a regular brush as well, because water brushes are, you know, they're great when you get used to them. I found the love for them, but a traditional brush is easier to control because you've got the amount of water and everything you can control in that. So I will go over that. I do want a darker tone over the sky, but I'll let it dry. But what I'll do is I'll probably mix a brownie colour and just map in where the frame's going to go as well. So I'm just going to use that blue on there, and I'm going to dry it though before I do that. And I'm going to put some brown like that, and I'm going to make it a bit lighter. I'm going to make a bit orange in there because I can always darken it if I want in places. I'm just wondering if the light would be catching a little bit, you know, glowy on some of it. So I've got that there. Let me get the heat gun. Hoping it's plugged in. Yeah.
See, this is what I like about doing it live, because if you do have something happen like that, and we all do, me in particular, get a little bit of wicking going on, and I get so disappointed with myself because I think I've messed it up.
Yeah.
But there's always a way around it, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Jane says, this little girl reminds me of myself when I was little. I always had my teddy and my blue blanket, and I've still got both of them.
Oh.
I've still got my teddy as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look, see what we've got there. Right, so I'm going to map in that, I don't know what to do, I don't know whether to do that sky. I've done mix the brown now, so I'm kind of, right, there'll be a lot of drying in between, so I'm just going to mix a little bit more brown, and I'm just going to map in that frame. By mapping in, I'm just going over it with my brush, try to be as tidy as possible. But you know what, it is a watercolour at the end of the day as well, so don't, you know, fret too much about getting it perfect. Oh, I've missed a bit of thing there. That's okay. Is that good?
Well, we can always go back, can't we?
Well, I have a plan for that anyway. We're going to get the ink in the mix shortly.
Oh, I'm with Gaz on that one. He says when he has a moment, he has to step away. And he has a coffee and a chocolate bar.
Oh, I like that, yeah. All right, maybe I should step away. You're right, guys. Goodbye.
Shall I run and get your chocolate bar,
Yes,
Sheena?
please, thank you. Any chocolate bar anytime, yeah. Whatever, any excuse for a chocolate bar, I am fine with that.
Caroline says, learning to watercolour has been a long-held wish. Well, stick with her, because you'll get what you need from Sheena.
Yeah, we're on it, are we not, Maria?
Yeah.
I'm to mix some of that brown up there. It's like if you get your paint for your walls in your house, you know, if you get it mixed up, you need it right, enough of it. All right, don't work. So I've made it a little bit harder for myself by not having more of that mix, but we'll just do it. It is what it is at the end of the day. I think it's mostly that brown, little bit of that yellowy colour, touch of the blue, quite a bit of blue, but it's going to be darker anyway over here. So see the way it's a darker brown? That's good, because this is going to be in shadow over here.
Yes, of course, it would be brighter if
the
window,
moon. Absolutely, and I'm going over there. So it's going to look very strange, and it'll look better once you put the frame over it. And it's a really small water brush. Can you see where it's looking a bit patchy? It's because the brush itself is small as well. A larger brush is better I seem to just have all small brushes. Look at they're tiny. I have bigger brushes, but eventually they do go a little bit wonky. Aha. Aha. This might be better. Right. So if you find it's getting a bit patchier than you want it to be, it might be that you're trying to work with a really small brush, because when you're working with a really small brush you get little marks, more marks than it would if it was a bigger brush. Always use the biggest brush you can manage. Alright, and the good thing is if you've got a good brush, it looks scary, but if it'll form a point if it's a decent make. So even though you think, oh, how am I gonna, it's gonna end up everywhere I don't want it to go, it actually doesn't. It just holds more paint and it gets it on there more evenly for you. Yeah? So I do want to need to mix a bit more of that brown and go over that there. But can you see how it's coming together? It's coming together. It's so what you're seeing here is you're seeing the first layer really. When you watercolor, all right, it's one of those things when it looks a bit till it all comes together. All right, trust me.
We do trust you.
Okay, I'm painting that over there so you can't even see a hand. I've blocked a hand in and everything. I'm just going for it. I'm painting in these little squares here. I'm making life easier for when we put the frame on. Okay.
Caroline, that's terrible. Caroline says, I was told at an adult learning class I would never learn to draw as I can't draw a circle.
That's rubbish.
Yeah.
I couldn't draw freehand. There's loads of people can't draw freehand circle. When you've got astigmatism, it's a challenge, I'm telling you.
Well, I hope you never went back, Caroline.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Asked for my money back.
I hate that when people, and in school, there's loads of people who've had bad experiences at school where the teachers told them, you know, you're no good, rubbish at that, and this, that, and the other. I mean, that's so sad.
Not right, Sheena.
It's not right, Maria, because
creativity,
creativity
give encouragement and teach people.
And plus, creativity's got nothing to do with drawing. Drawing's a technical thing. I've always been able to do it. It's just something I have, but it's not fun and creative. Drawing's like a thing that you do. It can be creative if you're using a pen and ink like I like to use it, and creative and doing cross-hatching and line work and things like that. But if it's just a drawing for, like, you know, placement and to paint later, that's not this exciting bit at all. It's just something that you've got to do before you get to the good bit. So yeah, creativity happens when you start to colour. And that's why I always said what I'm providing to you is not a finished piece of work, unless they're all my finished pieces of work, which are on there to sell, to buy as well online now, finally, with prices on them and everything. Who would have credited it, eh, Maria? I've actually got money attached to them, you know, little bits of artwork.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got a confession.
What?
You know, I did them all and put them all up again.
Yeah.
Put the price in the wrong place again, didn't I?
Oh,
and it was
no.
Christine Mahoney had to message me and say, Sheena, if they are free, I'll have them all. And Christine, just jokingly, I went, oh, thank you.
Good job. See, that's what's so fantastic about your little tribe.
I know.
They've got you back.
They have got me back. Thank God, because they know what I'm like. They need to have me back.
You are away with the fairies
I
a
am.
lot lately.
Completely, even more than usual. So can you see how that's coming together? Now what I see I need straight away, I know I'm looking at that. It's nice, but it's looking a bit flat. That's gone a bit wet. So I do want to, and I'm going to go that little brush now. I'm going to, because that's gone all wet now. Oh man. I do want to darken this little girl's hair at the back and get a bit more drama in there, because I am going to darken the sky and everything, which means everything's going to have to be a little bit darker. Yeah? But I've mapped it out. This is what you do. This is, you know, when I said that. What time did you want to have dinner tonight, Maria?
About 3 in the morning.
That's great, I thought so, yeah. So I'm just going to go over...
Well, you'll go for it now, aren't you? You see, I'd have left the hair as it was.
Yeah, well, you can, you see, if you want to go pastel and keep it all pale and pastel-y tones, as long as there's variations within that shade range where you've still got light and dark, it's good, it's fine, you can. But I know I just wanted this back here darker. Can you see how now she looks like she's more in shadow there?
Oh.
And
well, yes.
Absolutely want to do the same kind of thing with our dress, and it's going to be a bit of a dirty colour. Dirty kind of browny kind of colour there, and it's not going to look pretty. Look. What?
But it does when you finished it. See, that's a dramatic difference in the hair.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have had the courage to do that if I hadn't watched you do it.
Yeah.
I probably would now, Sheena.
Good.
Especially if I could stop and start the video.
Well, that's the beauty of what the workshops are going to be, isn't it? So you could do that, because you would probably go, no way am I going to put that colour on there. But hopefully you can see now how much better that looks. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah.
And so also I want to make this blanket darker, so I'm just going to do what we did before and add that green to it and go across down here, because I want the colours where it's in shadow are going to just be naturally murkier, duller. And then I've still got that sky to tackle in a minute, but can you see how I still want to keep that highlight on a blanket? You still want that lighter there where the moon's going to show there. This is all going to be darker, right? But I've got a plan for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Great.
Sky needs to be darker and it needs to be a bit more uniform. So I'm going to use that bigger brush. I have to mix some more blue and try to make that a little bit more uniform. But again, can I do that with me thing? Oh, we'll see. There's tricks to do, there's ways to do it. I'm having a think.
As I say, if anyone can, you can.
Right, so, right, going dramatic. Bigger brush, get the paint on quicker. Don't mess around. Move it around in there. The frame's going to cover this and the little guy and like that. Alright. And again. Well,
Maddie says, "You're doing it again, Sheena. Just when I think you've finished your masterpiece, you go further. I'm just mesmerised."
And then we're going to go darker in here as well. And up there.
And we just had some holy smokes faces going up the screen there.
What with the dark?
You know, with the big round mouth open.
Like, what you doing?
Oh my goodness. Caroline says, "Amazing, Sheena."
Oh, thank you. And then we'll fix that moon and we'll put the well, this I'm not worried about because I told you I've got a plan for around the outside. That's there. Forgot about that bit, didn't I? So let's mix a bit more of that blue. And bearing in mind we're using the most basic palette here. And I'm just going to say, I was having this conversation with Gaz about watercolours and what I should buy and what we should have. And I was saying, I honestly would say, buy, even if it's just, 8 colours of a good quality paint, you're better off with that than a massive set of student quality, because you'll see how intense the colours are. They'll last you so much longer and they'll behave in a way that you can learn how to watercolour properly, how to make it work for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so less clearly is fine if you can, do something like that. I'm hoping it looks okay.
And once you've learnt mastered the art of this colour, what do you call it? Colour what? Mixing.
Mixing, yeah.
Which you will in the classes, then you don't need all the colours pre-done.
Absolutely, that's it.
And sometimes too many choices as well, and you get it wrong. I've found I want to use them all, put them all on. So colour mixing is so much better.
Absolutely. It is, it really is, and it's so empowering when you know what you're doing with it. So it looks a bit strange, but I'm hoping if I get, is that the frame that's cut to size, is that the right one? If we put that over it and get it to size, can you see how it's better to get a little bit of colour where overlapping those lines as well, rather than leave them white, because the, which is, we're going to fix it, don't worry. But there, can you see how that looking okay?
Yeah, it's looking great. I can see where obviously you've got colour some of the outsidey bits.
Yes, right. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to dry that now. And I'm going to reach behind me.
Caroline says, will you recommend colours to have
Yes.
for the classes?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's all about teaching. It's all about, that's massive. Card, and I'll give you some links and things like that. We'll do some links. If we do Amazon, usually, you know, there's a, even in the US, you know, there's a similar card or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reach behind me.
Because am I right in saying the student quality stuff isn't...
it's not as pigmented.
It's not as pigmented, and also it's not light fast.
It behaves differently, exactly. It's not light fast, but also you sometimes can't do like wet into wet techniques. They don't move across the thing. Sometimes they're more the pigments don't behave like, you know, a professional one.
Yeah. So in many respects, they're actually harder to use than the professional ones.
Absolutely, and that's what puts it off.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't get the results that you're after, do you?
Nope. Right, so this is where you see you get clever with it. This is like proper hybrid crafting here. So you get your inks into the mix. So what this is doing, that's taking away all those little white bits that might show through the frame, which you don't want when you stick it down. Even a hint of them, you don't want them. But also, it's going to create a shadow on this side of the picture. So even though I've already darkened this little girl here, if it hadn't darkened enough, I'm going to add a darker shadow to that side anyway, to give it even more drama. That's the plan anyway.
I like the plan.
Okay.
Laura's asked a question.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the online classes. Will there be cake?
Oh, it's got to be cake. I think we'll do a recommended cake of the class. Could be a Battenberg, could be a walnut, like a Dayton walnut. It could be a coffee and walnut. Could be a classic Victoria sponge.
Oh,
Yeah, not oat cakes because they're not really cakes. I'm sorry, all of you people north of the border. Calf, I'm sorry, it's not a cake. Jaffa cake, it's not a cake. It's not really a cake, is it?
But it has got smashing orangey bits in the middle.
Yeah, you can get away with it, but you can get away with that more than you can an oat cake.
Yeah,
that would be
not
extremely disappointing, wouldn't it?
Wasn't it oat cakes you used to fry?
Well, you can get an oat cake that is that type, but the regular oat cakey type oat cakes.
Yeah. Maddie, what were the ones called you used to be able to fry? Gran used to make them, and you make them like drop on a griddle thing. What were they called? They were oat cakes.
Can you see how I'm using black here on the side of this little one, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
what that's
crafting,
doing.
aren't we? Not
Yeah. I'm making this much darker. See, she's got all that in shadow there. It's like she's coming out the shadows, isn't she?
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to achieve. I'm gonna put these in the right way. So we've got the snow to put on. We've got the
oh
yeah, the moon to fix.
Yes.
See how that totally tidies that up?
Yeah, I love it.
That's where you play to your strengths, you see.
So that's like mixed media now.
Absolutely. That's it. Use the right thing for the right thing. So the moon will make lighter, so we'll get some white in here. Now this is we're probably going to do too much more than this, lovely people, because we will be like a huge marathon here. But I'm hoping you get the idea. If you could, get your pen in there and you could put some ink on it if you wanted, but we'll leave that for another time. I might do that, you know, off camera or through the week or whatever. I need a brush, don't I? Indeed, I need a regular brush. I'm going to use that one there. That one and that one will do. Right, and a bit of water. And I'm going to try and fix the moon a little bit.
Kath's made a point here.
Yeah.
I've never even thought about that. Thanks, Kath.
Is that the Kath Gorton?
Yeah, the Kath Gorton. Cakes, when they go off, go hard. When they're stale, right?
Right. I thought you'd lost you for a bit. Now it's on the cake thing, isn't it? Forget the painting, right? Yeah, the cake. Shouldn't I mention cake?
You know, this is important to know. Whereas biscuits, when they go off, go soft.
Yes, that's weird, isn't it?
Why?
Yeah, that's very strange.
Isn't it strange?
Made some lovely. What was I like yesterday, Maria? I was almost like I was like a prepper, or I was like a what's it called, a off-grid person. You know, the Alaska shows.
Oh yeah.
I was canning yesterday.
We. This is the royal we.
Oh no, you were canning yesterday.
Yeah.
With the applesauce.
Yeah.
Day before, I was doing the chutney. I made green tomato.
Yes.
Chutney. I even looked up how to make fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Yeah.
But I didn't make them.
And I made an amazing apple sauce with my mum and dad's apples off their tree.
It was delicious. It was lovely.
It even had brandy in it, Sheena.
It did. That was when it really peaked there, Maria. You got it.
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
It was lovely.
Brandy.
Right, so I've got that moon a little bit whiter, a bit brighter, and that might lighten, darken up again a little bit. I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to avoid Santa's sleigh here. And I'm going to, you could, you know what, falling snow, or I would just use some, you know, the little effect where you just do the little splatters and things, but then I'm going to get it inside as well. So I'm just doing random, because the thing is with snow, when it's really close up, it's bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's.
And I know you can do usually a tap-in technique, but you
it,
wouldn't want to because it'd end up all over the kiddie and everything,
exactly.
wouldn't it?
Not just outside of the window.
Gotcha. Sheena, can you remember where the stop button is for this when the show ends?
I'm hoping so, because I do want me dinner.
Yeah, well you might have to do that on your own, because I'm off round to Elaine's house because she made a crunchy cheesecake today.
Ooh.
It'd be wrong to eat it all yourself, Elaine.
Ooh, crunchy. Oh, cheesecake. Love a cheesecake. Proper cheesecake. Oh, nice. Right, so we've got that there. I'm going to put a little bit of snow like this. Now, this is important that you use it really thick here. You got to lay it on thick because it will go transparent. And I'm using it more like a gouache, this here, because I do want it to look white, okay, around the window frame. See, I didn't even do much to the window frame, did I? I just threw a bit of brown on it. But hopefully, if it looks all right when we're done, why do more if you don't need to do more? Hoping it'll look all right. Don't know if it will, but you know what? That's the beauty. If it doesn't, you can always add a little bit more to it, can't you?
Yeah.
Work on it. Leave it. Or sometimes best to leave it. I keep saying that to Maria. Leave it. Come back to it. And then you've got like fresh eyes, and it was the same with your applesauce yesterday when you ended up putting so much in it. It's right, walk away, come back.
That's why I came back with a bottle of brandy.
She came back with a bottle of brandy, exactly. I went, oh, okay, hang on, she means business here.
Oh dear. Yes, Judith, you're right. The white makes the moon glow.
Yeah, it looks better, doesn't it?
Beautiful. Oh, look
so
at that.
can you
That's
see how
fantastic.
that's changing? It looks like it's got snow on the inside now, but never mind. Right, I'm going to say when we put that over the top that it is done. I should have put, it's not even in the right place, is it? Where is it? That's it. Should I glue it down and be done with it? Oh, should you actually, do we want that on it? All right, like that, with a little vote going on. Yeah. Or do we want, is that the right size? Oh, that.
Well, let's
What do you
ask them.
think?
Gold or black?
I think that may have been the wrong size frame. I'm not even sure it's the right frame. I think that's the frame. Right, so let's get a piece of white card and then you can see it properly. Okay, white card out the way. Gold. Like that. Okay. Like the gold. Just saying, there's two different size frames here. I'm hoping I've got the right size. They're very close in size. One of them's exactly right, one of them's a little bit big. That's the right frame.
So we've got gold, black, gold, gold, black, gold, 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 gold.
Black.
Then
Gold.
something about Parmesan cheese. A French onion soup.
Nice.
Gold.
Oh, we know about people, don't we?
Caroline's on a diet.
Can you see now that I've got to say why that works is darker. If I was going with the gold, def for sure,
Yep.
I'd get that blending tool out and I'd go even darker around the outside. So if you want gold, I'm just going to do that.
Well, it's mostly gold, so show
Okay.
us what you would do then if you can
Right,
use the
I'd go
gold.
as dark as I can around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. and it would be dramatic, right? I would really ink in that because it would really show up lovely.
Big
through the gold.
crafters go round the outside.
Yeah, I've got to watch because I'm just heavy-handed there. I'm going to put my hand all over that white I've just put on. So this now doesn't look right without a frame on it, but I'm hoping if we get the frame on it, it will look.
Yeah, it'll pop, won't
Yeah,
it?
it will, because you'll see that contrast with the black. It's all about the contrast, not as dark if you're putting black on, because the contrast will be there. But because if we're going to go gold, for sure, the black.
Oh, there's always one, isn't there?
What?
Maddie Cooper.
What she say?
Gold with the black shadow underneath.
Oh, she's never happy, is she? Yeah, always wants more. Right, here we go.
Well, that's sort of what you've done then, isn't it? Because you've
Yeah,
gone
because I put the
real
black.
dark
Can you see
behind.
how that really shows up more? The black, the gold against that outside.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Could you, just a question, if you did the black one, could you put some gilding wax on
Oh yeah.
in places? Spot.
Oh yeah.
Spot
Should we
gild?
put a bit of gilding wax on the
Yeah,
gold
just
on the
to
black?
see, just to see.
Because we can, you know, we can. Right, that there. So we've got that there, yeah?
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it? That's the side. Okay. I need to move that because I'm gonna end up with it everywhere.
Oh, there was a question as well. I think that was from Maddie. What white paint are you using?
That was a little white watercolour, Maddie. It was a Winsor & Newton white watercolour. And it, I think it's titanium white. It's a really white one. There's a different white, China white, or Chinese white or something, is the other white. But titanium's whiter, more opaque than the other one.
Could you use a gouache?
Yes, absolutely. Gouache is great. Gouache is the thing to do as well, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, you know that that Dr. Martens stuff?
Oh yeah, the Dr.
Not the
Martens
boots.
something or other.
PH Martens, not the boots.
Yeah.
Maddie, not the boots. Right, let's do this. Let's do this thing, Maria.
Yeah, see, I've got a thing about the bling.
Yeah, don't mean a thing
If
if it
it
ain't
ain't
got
got
that
that
bling. I'm doing Cleolane in my head again.
That sounded more like Mrs. Miller.
What was that you there? Oh yeah, I do, yeah. We all sound like Mrs. Miller because I actually sing like Mrs. Miller.
Hey, we had a lovely time when we were doing that, what was it, canon and stuff last night. We watched Simon and Garfunkel,
Oh yeah,
didn't
with
we?
the whole thing. We
That's
sang along
brilliant.
with them.
We had a
Simon,
rising song.
Garfunkel, Maria and Sheena.
Yeah, you
The
wouldn't know the
were
difference.
harmonised like you wouldn't believe.
Like two cats being murdered.
It
outside.
was absolutely, absolutely,
Oh, it was fun though.
yeah,
And good at sing song. Lifts your spirits, I find.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what happened when I went for my scan? This was the worst bit of the whole thing. The scan was easy. Lovely man called David did it, right? I went off him though. He says, right, we're gonna weigh you. I went, oh, here we go. Right, so he did the weigh thing because I seriously have put weight on since I've been in the hospital because I'm not moving. And what are you gonna do? Comfort eat? I think so. Right? I mean, you know.
I have to tell you a bit of a secret.
But
It's not all about not moving, it's about packets of biscuits and sweeties.
well, that's the thing. But the worst bit as well was, right, I've been all my life, I'm thinking, like 5'6", I've said at a push, when actual fact, I know I've been 5'5.5", right?
Yeah.
You know what he said I am?
What?
At best 5'4", maybe 5'3.5". How have I lost 2 inches?
Shrunk.
Well, they did say when they did my leg up, there might be a discrepancy in length. And you know, when I was in my 40s, they found out one of my legs was an inch longer than the other, nearly.
No.
So I'm thinking if they've took it off the wrong leg, I've lost even more. How bad is that?
See, I thought you were just doing a funny walk
Oh yeah, in circles.
before you had your accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Mm.
That's a bummer, isn't it? So that's me BMI totally messed up as well now. Thank you very much, David.
Oh, yeah.
In your measure. Whoa, seriously? You know when you think, oh, I've only got that and that's okay to lose? Nah. Further away now, isn't it?
I wonder why he went in all smiley and,
Oh,
oh,
come
David,
on,
you are funny. And
Yeah,
then came out with a
David's
face
like,
like
yeah,
a wet
don't like
weekend.
him. That David.
Bye,
He's a
David.
right one, that David. Really stupid machine.
So you're still waiting for the results, aren't you?
I am, yeah. He said, you know what he said, so yeah, I'll send it to your consultant. I went, what consultant? He said, well, have you not had any follow-up? They went, no. They just let me go and that was it.
Yeah, you had 2 physio sessions.
2 video sessions and yeah. And he said, oh, they'll probably get in touch with you when they've done this. I thought, well, I hope so. Yeah. Just keep giving me the painkillers and carrying on with it. Right, so let's have a look and see what that looks like.
Oh yes, boom.
Do you like that one? Vintage, yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
It looks like old brass or something, doesn't it? You could really do great verdigris stuff with that as well. I know you don't like that look, but it does look more authentic. Now, when that dries, that'll polish up really nicely, but it hasn't cured enough the gilding wax to polish it. Yeah. But it will polish even.
I like it.
You like that, Maria?
Yes, I do.
So where's me missus, and we'll show what we've done, and you've seen all
that'll be almost dry, won't it?
Thank
Although
you.
It does take a while.
Yeah, it does. So you got your missus there. If you want to just do a quick, like, let's print it out, cut it up.
Let me try and come in a little bit more.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, his little pesky missus.
Look at that.
Isn't it lovely? They're pretty.
It's beautiful.
Cute, aren't they? And then if you want to go watercolour-y, you can do that. Oh, we've got to put some things. Look, we haven't got any pretty things on the outside of it. Oh. Wow. And then we could put some little, you could put some coloured ones. Oh, look at this one.
We've got loads of hearts, Sheena.
You liking it?
I think they are.
Oh, look, pretty.
Lots of thumbs up, lots of hearts.
Oh, baby's first Christmas. Oh, look. Not across the moon. We'd have to go somewhere, maybe there.
Oh, I love it.
You like that?
Yeah.
Or even behind here. Like that, somewhere like that. Yeah, you can play around with it where you're going to put it. Little bear popping over the top.
Yeah. And again, take photos and move them around
Absolutely.
until you see the one you want, and
yeah,
then go for
sure.
it.
And then you stick. You just keep twisting, and you stick, and then that's the one you're going to stick with.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
I'm going to have a play with these.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't mind.
Ah, no, mine's plenty. You should see the desk. Wow. Take a picture of the desk so you can see it. Before we, I tidy up, which will probably be a few days anyway, at best. So yeah, there you go. Another option.
I'll take a photo of a real crafter's desk as we finish.
Absolutely.
And
I call it being creative.
I'll pop it up on Sheena's Inkets page.
I call it being creative, I do. There you go. All right then, lovely people. I'm hoping please get it. It's been another labour of love because I just wanted it to be as much in there as possible, even down to your inserts and the frame cut files and everything. I've thrown everything at it, and I'm hoping you're loving it. And share, show what you're doing.
Yeah, and if you feel like you'd like to help out, it would help Sheena greatly if you could share the video onto your page.
Yeah,
just get the word out there that Sheena exists, and we can build the clan.
Because this keeps me being able to keep doing it. You know, if you do, because it has taken a long time to produce this, and so I'm hoping that people want it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will because it's stunning, Sheena.
Thank you. All right then, lovelies. We're going to go and get some dinner now, and we'll see you next Sunday if we don't see you sooner.
Yep. Take care of each other. Love you.
Bye.